Welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by Comfort Cooking. You've been looking for that perfect barbecue chicken recipe that's juicier than ever? No worries. You come to the right place. Comfort Cooking has got you. Let's go over these ingredients. One of these chickens we have injected and one we haven't. And by the end of this video, you're going to see the difference. Now for options, we have our avocado oil and W sauce and our mustard for binding. We have our killer hog rub, but we use this on other recipes. So on this particular recipe, we're going to use our Cosmos chicken rub. Now that doesn't exclude the barbecue rubs that you can make at the house, which is going to consist of garlic powder, onion powder, and smoked paprika, brown sugars, and salt and pepper. Now, for our barbecue sauces, we're going to be using Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Now I've also did this recipe with Blue Hog Original and Sticky Fingers Memphis Style Sweet and Smoky. This is perfect options for barbecue sauces with this recipe. Of course, we're going to be using our Hickory liquid smoke. Now, without further delay, let's put our cape on and get in the kitchen and start cooking because these chickens are not going to prep themselves. Now, we're going to take our whole chicken, and now that we located our backbone, we're going to take one cut down the back. For entertainment purposes, I'm not going to put my hand over the knife and hold down the chicken because I want you to see the full cut of when I cut down the chicken's back. So let's be patient with me. Now that we have cut and exposed the inside of the chicken, we're going to flip this over and then we're going to locate the backbone on the other side. And once we do, we're going to flip our chicken over and then we're going to take our knife and we're going to score the bone. And once we score the bone, we're going to put pressure on the knife right on the backbone itself and then we're going to press down and it should snap right clean. Now we're not going to discard our chicken parts. We're going to hold on to these for another recipe. And for the people that know what I'm talking about, leave a comment in the comment box below and let me know, do you discard your chicken parts or do you hold on to them so you can boil them down and infuse flavor into your next recipe? Now after our backbone is removed, we're going to take both our hands. We're going to attempt CPR on a chicken that we're going to bring back with a whole lot of flavor. And trust me, Comfort Cooking, you're not going to be disappointed. Now that that's done, we're going to take our sharp knife and we're going to cut down the center of the breast cavity. And once we do, voila, we have two separate halves of our chicken. And this came out absolutely beautiful. So let's turn this over. Now that we're trimming up our chicken, we're going to be preheating our oven to 275 degrees. And now we're going to start to clean up. We want our chicken to look as good as it tastes. So we're going to take a sharp paring knife, or you can just use a regular knife as long as it's sharp. And you don't want to cut the skin away because the skin we're going to use to keep the breast covered so it doesn't dry out during this long cooking process. But we are going to scrape or cut away the additional fat. Also, for my supporters and subscribers, I'm going to be posting to my community page showing upcoming videos and also recipes that I'm going to be trying through the rest of this year. Make sure that you tune in and engage in our community from Comfort Cooking. Now we're going to take our liquid smoke and our W sauce mixture and we're going to brush this on. Now you don't have to brush this on. You can rub this on or you can brush this on. It really doesn't matter. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. Now that's mixed 2 to 1. Now if you've seen my other videos, you already know this mixture, and if not, it'll be in the description box below. Now we're going to sit this down because we want to pull the wing away from the breast cavity and we want to make sure that we get all around the cracks and the crevices. If you find the value in this channel, please like, share, and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell that you're notified on the next delicious recipe from this channel called Comfort Cooking. Now that we're done with the W sauce on our first half, now I have avocado oil, but you can use whatever oil that you have in your kitchen. Now we're not going to brush this on, we're going to rub this on. Starting from the legs, the thighs, and then up to the wing and around the breast cavity. Because we're going to make sure that our rub adheres to the chicken. Now that we're done with that, we're going to take our Cosmos Q barbecue rub. Now, this is called Dirty Bird. And we're going to evenly distribute this rub across our chicken. Now we're going to start from the breast. No, you know what? We're going to start from the leg and work our way up. And we're going to evenly distribute this rub. Now, while we're doing so, we're going to rub this in and tap this in as we go. Because we want to make sure we get this all down in the cracks and the crevices. And just make sure that it's an even coat. Once we're done with this side, we're going to flip it over and we're going to repeat the process. And don't be stingy with the rub because this is all going to help it out along the way. Trust when I tell you that I've made more mistakes than perfect plates. So each one of these recipes that I bring to your attention, I've tried them all and I've tried them in different ways. Now remember, this is what Comfort Cooking is all about taking these recipes and making them your own. So any way that you feel like that you need to change these recipes, then do so. You can add some to it or you can take some away, or either come up with your own. Just let me know down in the comment box below how this recipe came out for you. And if you changed it, let me know what you did. Coming soon is going to be my pulled pork video, so make sure that you tune in. Invest into your prep at the beginning and you'll have a masterpiece at the end every time. Make sure that you get the sides, cracks, and the crevices to make sure you have even coverage. And also make sure that you rub it into the chicken. Come on, people, this recipe is so easy. Put your cape on and let's get in the kitchen and start cooking. We're gonna set this to the side and allow for it to sweat for about 15 to 20 minutes. And this is gonna encourage the chicken to pull in the garlic and the onion and the smoked paprika and all of the sugars from the rub into the meat. Now that our chicken has had a chance to sweat, we're gonna add 3/4 of a cup of water in the bottom of the pan. The reason why we do this is create a moisture while it's baking for this long cooking time. Now, as a pro tip, you can add 4 to 5 drops of liquid smoke in the bottom of the pan to infuse more of that hickory flavor inside the chicken. Now let's get this over into our oven that's already preheated at 275 degrees. And we're gonna cook this for 2 hours. But we're gonna check back with our chicken in the first hour. Also, in the comment box below, let me know if this is a recipe that you'll be willing to try. And if you change it up in any way, that's fine too. Let me know how it comes out, because this is what Comfort Cooking is all about. Taking these recipes and making them your own. Now, in the first hour, we're gonna check on our chicken. Now, we're gonna take our spritz bottle and we're gonna spritz our chicken. Now, this is a mixture 2 to 1, which is gonna be apple juice and apple cider vinegar. The color is absolutely amazing, and we haven't even finished cooking it yet. Now, while we're spritzing our chicken, we're gonna also rotate our pan. And the reason why we're rotating our pan is so we want it to evenly cook. Now, once we rotated our pan, now we wanna spritz our chicken again. And then we're gonna place it back into the oven and we're gonna allow for it to cook the rest of the cooking time. We're gonna check on it every 30 to 45 minutes to spritz again, so our chicken does not dry out through the cooking process. And after 2 hours, this is what we have. And as you see, 2 beautiful half chickens that's ready for the sauce. If you're new to the channel, or if you're an existing subscriber, make sure that you check out my barbecue playlist. This is a part 4 to a part 5 series. Whenever that you have those barbecue recipes that you need, come to Comfort Cooking and check out my barbecue playlist to give you those ideas. Make sure that you tune in. Now I'm gonna do a little something different, because remember, everybody's oven is not the same and everybody's taste buds are not the same. And plus, it's according on how much sauce that you like. You can skip this process and go straight to 400 degrees once your chicken temps out at 165. But I'm gonna sauce this chicken twice. Now I'm gonna increase the temperature to my oven to 350 degrees. Now I'm gonna sauce my chicken once, and I'm gonna put it back in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. If you missed my barbecue bean video, I'm gonna leave a card and also a link in the description box below. Now, once I've removed the chicken from the oven, from the first sauce, I've already temped out my chicken and it's at 165 degrees. Now, I'm gonna increase the oven to 400 degrees. And this is where the magic starts to happen. As you see, the color is coming through. And this is the second time that we sauce it. Now, this is to caramelize the sauce on my chicken. Now, once we sauced our chicken, we're gonna put it back in the oven and we're gonna keep an eye on it this time, because we just want the sauce to start to bubble. We're gonna go ahead and pan this up and take a couple of pictures for a thumbnail. And then we're gonna get one of these over to the cutting board just to show you how juicy these half chickens came out. As you see, this is a beautiful presentation. Look at the color on this chicken. Now we're gonna get this on a cutting board because I wanna cut into this chicken to show you just how juicy that it came out to be. Comfort Cooking, you can't go wrong with this recipe. Invest in your prep time and you'll have a masterpiece at the end every time. Look how juicy this chicken is. If you missed my oven baked barbecue ribs video, I'm gonna leave a card in the video and also a link in the description box below, so you can watch this after this video. This chicken has came out absolutely amazing. Now I can't wait to taste this. And it's just as tender as can be. The only thing that this is missing now is just size. And I'm really thinking about mashed potatoes and lima beans. Who got that cornbread out there? Now, if you're new to the channel or if you're an existing subscriber, make sure that you enjoy the comfort in cooking. And as always, treat and feed everybody like family. And I'll see you in the next video.